I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Prime Minister Boris Johnson commented on strikes by railway workers that have shut down train service across the United Kingdom on Tuesday. The Prime Minister called the strikes, quote, so wrong and so unnecessary. Johnson said the government provided sufficient funding to railways to keep them going during the pandemic. The strike centers on pay and working conditions, as the Rail Workers Union balked at an offer for a 3% pay raise, which does not keep up with the 9% rate of inflation in the country. The strikes have caused massive commuting delays, but workers are prepared to continue them throughout the week if an agreement is not in place. Take a listen to Johnson's remarks.
I want to say something about the rail strikes that are today causing significant disruption and inconvenience up and down the country, making it more difficult for people to get to work, risking people's appointments, making it more difficult for kids to sit exams, all sorts of unnecessary aggravation this is going to cause. And I want to emphasise to everybody this morning why I think those strikes are so wrong and so unnecessary. Don't forget, throughout the pandemic, the UK government supported the railway industry to the tune of £16 billion. We kept our railways going, and quite rightly too. We supported our railway workers and their families. We supported the whole industry. It cost every family in this country thousands and thousands of pounds to do that. And we are making, as everybody knows, bigger investments, longer term investments in railways. The integrated rail plan alone is worth £96 billion. What we're doing is truly transformational. We're making a generational investment in railways, and we love them. We believe in our railways. We believe in our railway infrastructure as a vital part of levelling up across the whole of the country. And I'm proud to be inaugurating Northern Powerhouse Rail, just as I was proud, by the way, to be the Mayor of London who started Crossrail in London, and the Prime Minister who completed Crossrail. We need Crossrail for the north of our country as well, and that is what we are doing. But if we're going to do these colossal investments, as we are and as we must, we've got to have reform. And we've got to have reform in the way the railways work. And it cannot be right that some ticket offices, I think, Grant, are selling roughly one ticket per hour. We need to get those staff out from behind plate glass onto the platforms, interacting with passengers, with customers in the way that they want to do. And we need the union barons to sit down with Network Rail and the train companies and get on with it. And we need, I'm afraid, everybody, and I say this to the country as a whole, we need to get ready to stay the course, because these reforms, these improvements in the way we run our railways are in the interest of the travelling public. They will help to cut costs for fare payers up and down the country. But they're also in the interests of the railways, of railway workers and their families. Because otherwise, if we don't do this, these great companies, this great industry will face further financial pressure. It will go bust, and the result will be they have to hike up the cost of tickets still further, so that people don't use the railways at all, or use them much less than they used to. And that would, I think, be a disaster for this country and for our economy. Folks, this government was elected to do the difficult things and to stay the course, and I hope very much that I can count on your support, and of course count on your support for Grant in everything that he does in the days ahead. Thank you very much. Thank you.